Hi guys! I did a garden update a couple months ago and I thought I would do a new one to show you what the garden is like now. And as you can see, what I am getting out of the garden. I'm inside first to show you what I have harvested, and then I'll go outside and let you see how terribly overgrown all of my plants are. So first, I'm getting zucchini. You know, they say that if you plant a zucchini plant, you're just gonna get overrun, even if you have one plant. I've gotten maybe, what is this, my fifth zucchini all year, and I only have one more out there. It's depressing. There have been a lot of pests in the garden this year as well, you can see. This is not normal, but almost every tomato that I'm getting out of the garden this year has something wrong with it. It's been bitten or eaten. This is a particularly bad example. I'm not sure what it is, but I have lots of Japanese bean beetles over all of my plants this year, and it could be one of those. I do have more Roma that look nicer though. Well, if it's not a beetle, we've got fungus instead. And green beans. Yeah, this is my third green bean harvest this year. I'm trying to pick them smaller instead of bigger. They were kind of woody last year, and I'm trying to avoid that this year. I'm not going to get as many this year. I don't need as many. I grew too much last year and I still haven't used it all up. And last time I showed you the garden, the onions and the garlic hadn't been harvested yet. So these are the garlic. They've been sitting in my basement with the onions for a couple of months. Yeah, I think it's been a couple of months. And I am just now getting ready around to cleaning them all up. The really nice white ones that I've already cleaned are my family's variety. They did really well this year. They're quite big and chunky. And the ones I haven't cleaned are the purpley ones. These are the German porcelain, which also did pretty well, but I think more of them are kind of this size. They're not as big. So I need to finish cleaning those hopefully this weekend and pull out a couple of heads of garlic to use for planting this fall for next year's crop. And these are all of the onions I got this year. It's a pretty piddly lot, but the ones I did get are pretty nice. These globe ones are the yellow of Parma. My parents also grew this variety, and we both did pretty well with them. The ones we got to sprout did well. And these flatter ones that are a bit more orangey on the outside are my Gold Princess, or Princess Gold, I forget the exact name. I didn't get as many of these this year, but it is my preferred variety. I grew them last year and they did so well. I like the shape. So, gotta clean these up as well and get all the dirt off of them. So now, let's go outside and see what that looks like. Ava says hello. Hi, Ava. Hi, Ava. Oh. Oh. Fell down. Fell down. Hey. She's been kind of squinty-eyed. She had conjunctivitis in her eye. She has got an edema. So, lots of eye drops and some steroids for her allergy. She's been doing a lot better. This is what the garden looks like. You can see my Kabocha Squash on the right side has taken over about half of the garden space. It's just gone crazy. And it's taken over a lot of my path as well. So let's walk down here. See if I can show one to you. I've got about 5 or 6 of them. Oh yeah, here's a nice one. They're getting nice and dark. And there's another one over here. There's a third one back there. Oh, there's a fourth, and there's a fifth over there. So, yeah, I probably got close to half a dozen this year. Happy about that. My squash bugs finally showed up. You can tell, yeah. Their stupid eggs are on everything, so I gotta get out here with packing tape and try to get those off. As you can see, I don't have a path there anymore. These are my pepper plants. They got very tall and spindly, but they haven't been very productive this year. Yeah, I'm trying to find one for you. I got wee little ones. Lots of wee little ones. Oh, okay. Here's a bigger one. So I wanted to let these all run to red this year, but because I have so many pests, and as you can see, I've got one back there that is got a bad spot on it, so I'm just gonna probably pick them all when they're green this year. Save me some grief. This thing, which is close to 8 feet tall now, are my 2 Opalka plants. Yeah, that's just a wall of green. My overgrown path. This is my Zucchini plant. It's like a jungle. I got a tiny zucchini down there. These are the Martino Roma and then the plain old Roma, and they haven't been doing all that well. They're staying really small. Like, oh, these are going bad. They're really, really small. So that's been kind of disappointing. I'm gonna try getting Roma from a different supplier next year because I haven't been super impressed by the tomato plants I've gotten from Baker Creek in the last couple of years. This is my not a Rutgers. It's not really a Rutgers. It says it is, but it's not. It is getting near the end of its life. The leaves are getting all crispy. But it's been super productive, and the tomatoes have gotten quite large. If it weren't for the pests, they'd be really beautiful. So that one's almost done. These are the green beans. I just got out here and picked, so the plants are all kind of wonky. So there you go. They're doing really well. The only pests that I've been seeing everywhere this year are the Japanese bean beetles, and so ironically, other than eating some of the leaves, they've completely left the green beans alone, and they've been, I think, eating my other stuff and said, oh, there's a bumblebee. I'm getting away from that. Oh, and this is the black Brandywine. I thought that these would be over with by this year, but they're putting out new ones. I've got tiny little new ones all over this on the second level. This has also gotten huge. It's getting on 7 feet tall probably, so it's much taller than me. Oh, and this is my basil. I cut down the basil by the Roma because it was in the way, and you can see it's falling over. But I've seen a lot of bees, which is really nice to see. There's a wee little bumblebee down there. So, a lot of bumblebees. And that's it. Last time I did a video, the green beans were all garlic, and there were onions over where the Kabocha Squash is now. So, yeah, that's it. I'm getting ready. Well, I am ready for the garden to be over for the year and to rip out stuff and compost it. So, yep, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this.